Okay. Going to try out my new ball Fresh Tech jam maker. It's going to take the place of me having to stand over the stove and stir my jellies and my jam. So this is the first trial run of it. So I have 2 cups of strawberries. Our 2 youngest granddaughters were here today, and they cut up all the strawberries. They did a very good job, and they cut up rhubarb. So it's a strawberry rhubarb jam. Instructions say to just use a masher to mash up the strawberries, so that you don't want to put them through a blender or food processor, because that'll ruin the texture. So got these mashed up. What I have to do is sprinkle my classic pectin over the bottom of the pot, and it has a stir in it already. So it takes 3 tablespoons of pectin. So I'll take the lid off here and put in. I don't know how the dogs know that every time that I do a video that they need to start chatting. 3 tablespoons. Gosh, it's terrible when your memory goes. Okay. If anybody needs any pectin, I have quite a bit. I found it marked down really cheap. So I will offer it to everyone really cheap. Add the crushed strawberries. I'll do that. Hold on, I apologize. Get me a spatula so I can scrape them in there. Okay. Need smell-o-vision even just for this. But these smell so sweet, wouldn't even need sugar on those. Yum. Okay. Add my strawberries. Get the rhubarb. Called for 1.5 cups of rhubarb, but they did 2 cups, so not quite 2 cups, so I'm going to go ahead and pour 2 cups in. I like rhubarb anyway. And then the lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Okay, and over this, I'm going to add my 1.5 teaspoon of butter, because that will help so it doesn't foam. And I do that when I cook it over the stove anyway. Just making sure I don't have to add my sugar yet. Like I said, this is the first time I've used this. Okay, okay. Okay. Put this on. And that fits just like that, so that you have the there's holes in top for the air to circulate and everything. That fits like that. And then all I have to do is press the jam button. Jam. The cook time will automatically default to 21 minutes. Press enter. There we go. And I have to wait 4 minutes, and it will give me 4 short beeps indicating it's time to add the sugar. Cool. This will work. And then I gradually add 3 cups of sugar. I might just do 2.5. I shouldn't have the sugar anyway because my diabetes, but 3 cups sound like an awful lot. So just add the sugar gradually while it stirs, because there's a stirrer in here. And replace the glass lid. Pints will continue to automatically stir the ingredients while it cooks. So I just have to stay earshot because the appliance will beep again at the end of the process, signaling the jam cooking is complete. Then all I have to do is press cancel, unplug the appliance, and immediately remove the glass lid and remove the stirrer with the pot holder. It'll be hot. Skim the phone if necessary, and then do the jars. And I have the jars ready. They are my 4-ounce jelly jars, and they're ready to go. So this says, according to this, it says it only makes 4 half-pint jars. It sure looks like it's going to make more than 4 of those little 4-ounce puppies, but we'll see. So we're down to 20. So I got 3 more minutes yet. I'd sing for you, but I've done choir in a long time, so I'm not a comedian. Not sure what I can do. So like I said, we had our granddaughters today, and the oldest one, Celia, she's 11. She fell at school Thursday and twisted her ankle, so I guess she has I don't know if she has a fiberglass cast on, but it was all wrapped up, and she had a pair of crutches, and she did pretty good. We piled the 2 girls in the back seat of the van, and then in the back of the van we piled 5 dogs. And you've probably seen videos of our dogs. They're big. The shortest one is the oldest one, Shadow, my lab chow, and she was shoved in there with the other ones. We took them to TSC, time to get their rabies shot, and they got updated with their other shots, so that was a shocker of a bill. But and then Sam, the one we rescued, the boy we rescued 2 years ago, the vet tech, when the doctor went to his backside to give the first shot, she was holding him by, I think, the back of his ears, and he has severe ear infections. And I didn't think about it because he lets us scratch back there now. He's real good with us, but he doesn't know her. And he started growling, and she let go and tried to go to his side to hold him. And when the doctor, the vet, tried to gave him his second shot, he turned his head and showed teeth. So I had to calm him down, and couldn't get a muzzle over his nose. And so I took the strap, his lead, and I wrapped it around his mouth, wrapped it around his muzzle. And I said, you better be quick. So that's what they did. And here it is. So they all got their shots and came home. Take this off. It's already got hot enough with the top of the inside of that lid is steamy. Oh my. I don't know how many of you out there like rhubarb. I grew up with it. My mom always made rhubarb strawberry sauce, rhubarb pie, rhubarb cake, and add sugar gradually. Okay. It's pretty cool. The little thing heats up and it stirs it. I ran out of strawberries, but when we were at the auction, the Amish auction Wednesday morning, I got some rhubarb. So I still have 2 more bunches of rhubarb. Think of something, what else I'm going to do with it. I think I found a nice recipe for a rhubarb cake, I think, or rhubarb. It wasn't a rhubarb pie the other day on Facebook. See if I can find it or if I saved it in my documents. So, any of you have suggestions for what I can do with the rest of my rhubarb? I mean, I can always cut it up into chunks and put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer for later use. That would be no big deal either. Okay. There we go. It's done. Buy sugar in bulk, or we bought it at Christmas time at Kroger when they had it on sale, but for Christmas. We bought these. This comes, I think there was 3 or 4 of these plastic bins at Sam's Club. They're great. It's just, they're awesome. Works out real well. So I'm going to push down the rhubarb that has encroached up on top here. May have to do this throughout it. Put that back there. Put the lid on and let it do its thing. It's going to continue. It's already down to 14 minutes. So I'll be back in 14 minutes and we'll see what happens. Well, count is down to 2 minutes. So, smells good. It's stirring around in there and it's just boiling. So we'll see what happens after I turn it off and the stir stops. If I have to skim anything off, I don't think I'm going to have to. But there's still some decent chunks of strawberry in there and rhubarb, so I might just put the jars in the fridge, because I think tomorrow morning I'm going to have, I don't know if I want toast and jam. I have some matzah still over here. I'm going to have me some matzah and jam. And I know Kaylee and Celia, they love butter and matzah. I bet you they're going to want some jam also, because they'll be over here tomorrow also. So I thought about making fried matzah for breakfast, because I know they love that. They didn't get any during Passover. So I may just do the fried matzah, and they can always put the jam over the fried matzah. Some people like salt. Some people like sugar. Sometimes I like sugar, and some other times I'll put salt on mine, just like put salt on eggs. So if I make, when I make the fried matzah tomorrow morning for breakfast, I'll make sure we video that. 1 more minute. There we go. And all I have to do is press cancel. And it's done. Unplug the appliance and immediately remove the glass lid. So I'll come over here and unplug this puppy. Done deal. And I guess I should have put something over here to place that lid. I don't know if the steam shows up coming off of there or not. I'm going to have to find me a pot holder. Take that stirrer off. There we go. And there is no foam in here that I have to skim off. Oops. So, let's see if I can get this moved over here. That'll show it. I'm jiggling this stuff around a little bit. I'm trying to get this down over here. Daryl's going to load these onto his computer and go, what in the heck was she doing? Who knows? So, what I'm going to do, okay. Oh yeah. This is going to come out perfectly. I think I should have left this little camera where it was. Don't go anywhere. Because I need to move this. Make this closer. This smells wonderful. I finagled with your cameras. The recipe said takes 4 of these jars. It's going to take at least 6, if not 8. And these jars are all clean. Just easier to put them back in the box. Cooks the fruit up real nice. I like this. I don't think I'm going to have any more starting out thinking I'm making jam or jelly and end up with syrup because it doesn't set. I don't think that. I think this is going to solve that problem. In fact, I'm going to get more than 8. know I can get one. I'm not sure if I can get two of them or not. Yep. I think I will. Pan is still warm, but it's not so warm that I can't touch it. I think next time I'll remember to keep the spatula handy to get all this goodness out. So I made 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 9, 10. Oh, I got it. Thank you, though. This is good. Can't waste it. Yeah, good stuff. Well, I got 10 4-ounce jars out of one batch. One batch that, according to the direction, tells you you'll get 4 4-ounce jars. And I don't know if it makes a difference because I had a full 2 cups of strawberries and a full 2 cups of rhubarb, because the recipe that I found calls for 2 cups of chopped raspberries and only a cup and a half of rhubarb. So I suppose that could have made the difference, the extra liquid from the rhubarb. I don't care. It's good stuff. And with it not even set yet, these jars are hot. I'm happy with the product. There we go. Maiden voyage of the Fresh Tech Ball Jam Maker. Thumbs up. So subscribe, give us a thumbs up, tell your family, tell your friends. Heck, for jam, I'd invite your enemies over. So see you on the next time.